Welcome back. Today we're looking at spooky houses for sale or for rent. I think they're actually all for sale. And we are gonna buy one in this pretend scenario. We're gonna buy one. We're gonna figure out which one we would buy if we were looking to buy. Because if you get something haunted, it's usually cheaper, you know? It's like getting something used by potentially malicious spirits, you know? It makes the price go down, let me tell you, it really does. Haunted artifacts, way cheaper than regular artifacts. Everyone knows that. Also, I know you're looking at it. My eye looks kind of crazy. It's fine, it doesn't even hurt that much. It's just like a little thing that happens sometimes to my eye, and it's happened before, and it's happening again, and it'll be okay. To make it not distracting, I might wear these, and then the reflection kind of obscures that. I'm also gonna be facing this way, so you don't really have to look at it. I know most of you are like, who cares? I'm a grown-up, I can handle your eye looking a little weird, but you'd be surprised how many people cannot handle that and will actually click off the video because they can't stand to look at it. And yeah, you know, it is distracting. Maybe you wanna watch this video, but this video is tainted by the fact that I've got a crazy looking eye. So I'll wear these. Maybe that'll be just distracting in a different way, but that's the best I got for you. I have to film this video tonight because I'm going out of town tomorrow. So we're doing this anyway. I can't wait for it to get better. Anyway, scary houses, fan favorite. And honestly, I think I said this last time, but this is one of my favorite things to do. I go into this video concept like genuinely excited about what we're gonna see. I don't know what we're gonna see. I bookmarked some stuff that I just saw was listed as haunted on like a subreddit. I haven't looked at most of these like at all or beyond the first picture or two. I really get to this experiences with you guys. So let's jump into it. This first house is $350,000. Also, it's important to note that when we're picking which one we like the most, we have to factor in the price, the size, you know, the square footage, and then the location. Like this house is in Wisconsin. It's in a town called Appleton, which let me tell you, that's a nice name. I like apples and a ton of them. That sounds pretty good to me. $350,000, 2,300 square feet, 4 beds, 2 baths. Here we go. Fantastic first picture. I feel like we're in for a treat already. We got statues everywhere, including ones holding spears, kind of guarding the doorway. And then it's also just like one big wall of very weathered looking wood, just like a big square house, you know, and then a random circle window right here. Like there's no symmetry at all beyond this door. Let's go. Is this Gandhi right here? Hell yeah. The top half of Gandhi. Love that. Okay, here's a nice aerial shot. I like the surrounding area. This is kind of cozy. Definitely doesn't make it feel not haunted. This definitely feels like a place that could be haunted. Let's see the inside though. More statues. Still haven't seen the inside, but I'm already feeling it. There's just people chilling everywhere. Just statues of people everywhere. Just vibing. Like, I don't know what this guy's supposed to be, but he's chilling. People chilling on this bench over here. Half of a person over here. This looks like maybe an arm, maybe a face, maybe a something. I don't know. We got some heads of historical figures on pillars. Also just pillars in general. Okay, here we go, interior. And so far, I don't know why I'm surprised to see statues inside, but I'm surprised to see statues inside. This is like the back door, I think, right? For a second, I thought this was the front door, but I think this is the back door or a side door. And there's a guy chilling. Where do you get so many statues? Dude, it just keeps going. You got Elvis Presley. You got this guy. You also got this creature with interesting proportions. And even look, the piano over here has a bunch of little tiny doll statues on it. This person that built this house, or at least decorated this house, likes one thing we can say for sure. There's one thing that's like their thing, and that is people that can't talk to them, or at least shouldn't be talking to them. It's just statues of every size. I would say they must have lived alone, but they didn't. I mean, look, you got Frankenstein's monster right here. It's just faces and statues and pictures of people everywhere, dude. It's honestly creepy. Like it's creepy in an obvious way, but it's almost like weird. I mean, you know, I guess obviously that too, but like, get a new thing. No one likes people this much without being a little bit unhinged, you know? It's not even like, oh, I love people, you know? Like, oh, I'm a people person. You better come to my house. There's people everywhere. Like, that's not what that means. This is not what being a people person is, but they're whatever that is, whatever you want to call that. That's what this person is. They love caricatures of people. Look at this room. Just the drawings of people room. This is actually crazy. I don't even know if I'm getting like a haunted vibe. I kind of am, but I'm kind of just a little bit, maybe it's not nice to say, but I'm a little bit creeped out about this person. And also, what's this? Why does this look like flesh with an eyeball? This must be from like a movie or something, like a prop. Or it's just human flesh from someone's face just on the wall. I wouldn't put it past them at this point. They seem to love faces. There you go. Just some posters of faces taped to the ceiling. Very fun, very cool. Nice. And then of course, like about 100 dolls. All right, I think I get it. I think I get it. There we go, paintings of faces. There's like an Egyptian tomb. Very cool. There's some tiny statues. There's another Egyptian tomb right there. This is crazy. Wow, it just keeps going. This is the bathroom. This is where you take a bath. Dude, what are we doing? What are we doing? I won't even say this house is for sure haunted, but I'll say this. If this house were haunted, it would be the worst place ever to be haunted. If something's haunted and there's like a spirit like controlling things in the house or like, you know, whatever, it's got like 1,000 things to mess with you with. Like 1,000 different eyes that could follow you, statues that can move. This is like the worst possible place to have any level of haunting. So you better hope it's not haunted. But no matter what, I don't want it. Even if like I bought this house and they removed everything out of here, I just know it was all in there at one point. I don't want that. I don't want whatever this is having ever been in my home or near my home. I'm good. Let's move on. 230,000 K, Michigan, 5 beds, 4 bath, almost 5,000 square feet. This place is big, dude. It doesn't even look that big from the front, but actually, assuming this walkway is part of the same house, then it's very long. Okay, yeah, it's pretty big. Nice. I still wouldn't have expected it to be 5,000 square feet from the outside pictures. Okay, very cool, very cool. Looks pretty tame so far. Well maintained, well cleaned. Carpet's a little strange, but that's fine. I think it's just how I always feel about vibrant primary color carpet, especially if it has a pattern on it. Like, I'm not super into it, you know? Nice. Definitely weird to see just one random chair in the room. Definitely makes me think this is where the ghost liked to sit when they were still alive, and that you might see them sitting there out of the corner of your eye. Nice. This weird boarded up double door right here. I don't know what that's about. A little strange. Interesting. I wonder if we're seeing the other side of it. Like, did they board that up on this side to put this here? Fireplace, looking good. I wonder why this is in here. This doesn't seem too bad so far, but we've still got quite a few pictures left. Show me the upstairs. Maybe the haunting is upstairs. This brick room's kind of crazy. Love a good brick floor in a home. Ooh, they got church carpet on the stairs. A lot of wallpaper, not necessarily bad wallpaper, but just a lot of it, you know? Just too much of it. Okay, interesting stuff. Not necessarily haunted, but what does this do? I mean, this is kind of perfect though, because imagine seeing like a figure through this thing, all like distorted, you know? This is perfect if it's haunted. The ghost must love this. Nice, nice. Yeah, this whole thing is weirding me out. Like, what does this do for you? Give people privacy while they're walking down the stairs? Why? I don't know. It also like doesn't fit right. I don't know. They really wanted that to be there, I guess. Okay, I mean, it's weird. It's very weird. But when does this get freaky? Okay, it's getting freaky. Right after I said that, it's getting freaky. This looks like coyote pellet floor. This is like fur, doesn't it? Why does this floor look like that? Okay, and then very clown-like design, very cool. Nice red doors. Nothing bad ever has been associated with red doors. Nice, nice. Again, just so much of patterns, just a lot of patterns. Nothing wrong with that, but this little peas and carrots room is kind of stressful to my eyes. Nice, here we go. We got hot pink carpet. Love it. And then like green and orange again, just peas and carrots. This room feels haunted. Okay, I kind of wish there was furniture in here, because if there was like old antique-like furniture in these rooms, I think this would be like a surefire haunted house. But I think it's harder to picture that. I think it does feel off, but it's like clean and well-maintained, like very clearly recently lived in, that it's not really, you know, setting off my haunted alarm in the same way it could. There's a lot of scary, like random doors though, a lot of curtains, a lot of weird skinny hallways with a ton of wallpaper. Makes you feel like you're in a carnival funhouse. Doesn't it? Nice. Where did this come from? I thought we were already on the second floor. Is there a third floor? I guess there is, or some sort of loft area. What is this, like McDonald's play place area? Dude, this is sick. Dude, this is, I mean, it's terrifying in its own way, but this is just like the kids' room, like just a loft area. This is cool. Also, the most dangerous stairs to go down or up as a child. Those look so steep and so skinny. Imagine getting out of bed to get a glass of water and going down this while sleepy and in the dark. Holy moly. moly. Yeah, I mean, kind of cool. I mean, there's too many pictures. We gotta move on. Do not use shower. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's spooky. I get what they mean, but it's not the scariest thing I ever saw. I think that it's a good deal. You know, $230K for 5,000 square feet, 5-bed, 4-bath in Michigan. Like, I feel like I'll say bad things about like, oh, good house. However, it's in Louisiana, and you know, that's kind of like a thing. Michigan, I like Michigan. So I mean, this is a contender. We've only looked at 2 so far, but this is number 1 for sure. Okay, we got 900K, North Carolina, 4 beds, 4 bath, and just under 6,000 square feet. And this is what I expect that much square footage to look like. It should look like a government building from like the 1800s. This is a manor. This is not a house. This is a manor. This is the kind of place that they shoot a horror movie at, you know, where this guy died 100 years ago, but he still walks the grounds. Dang, dude. Nice. This also looks like, okay, no, it's the wallpaper. I don't know why this looked like insulation. Like it looked like fiberglass. There's a lot going on, a lot of things, a lot of little statues, a lot of artifacts, potentially haunted artifacts. We love a good fireplace. It looks like the same room, right? With and without the stuff in it. This is still pretty spooky. Weirdly enough, I almost feel like it's spookier without the stuff, isn't it? Isn't it? Somehow? I don't know. Okay, continuing on. A lot going on. What is it with, sorry, I keep ranting about the wrong things, but what is it with people from this time and just having so many trinkets? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a guy who loves trinkets. I'm a guy who likes collecting little things like, oh, this is from this thing, or, you know, this is from a thing I like, or whatever. I like that. But I still don't come close to any level that we see so often in these old homes where they have like just statues and figurines and like candles and clocks and stools that like you're not supposed to sit on, but we have it. We've had it for 500 years, but do not sit on it. You know, it's just like so much stuff. Everything in this room is an optional thing to own. None of the things in this room have a function beyond the table and the chairs and the chandelier, which you could obviously do a much simpler light than this. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I'm just pointing out something that maybe we all know. Why are there so many little things? There's just things everywhere. There's like entire cabinets built into this house for things like little fancy dishes and stuff. I guess this is what you do if you have a manor. You just fill it with like loot, I guess. Here we go. There's a nice spooky low-res photo of an empty room. I think it's the same room. Yeah, it is. Just flip the other way. This is where the dishes would go, where the table would go. This picture looks spooky, doesn't it? Looks like a crime scene photo. Okay, there's like 80 more pictures, so we gotta just speed run a little bit. There's just trinkets. Whoa, hold on. What was that? There it is. There it is. There it is. Is this like, are these AI generated? Why did it look like the proportions changed? I guess they just stepped backwards. I don't know. It looks disorienting. Anyway, cool. Dude, what the heck? A little secret room. Nice. Crazy looking. What is this? Why is this in the bathroom? What is this? This is like some sort of like little alchemy set or something. Dang, dude. There's so much to look at, but we can't look at all of this. This one absolutely gets a haunted rating for me. Oh, there's a safe space right here. Oh, familiarity. Washer and dryer and a refrigerator in a pretty normal looking room. This is like a checkpoint, a little save point. Oh, this is where the ghost can't get you because there's actually like modern things in here. There's not a lot of trinkets. You can just hide in the dryer. Okay, we gotta move on. There's still 60 more photos, but I wanna just go really fast and see if I see anything that really stands out to me. This one stands out a little bit, but whatever. Just a scary little under the stairs Harry Potter room. It's a beautiful home, you know, the yard's beautiful. I mean, if I could get a manor, I don't know if I would, but 900K, what are we doing? I'm not buying a manor. I mean, and I'm not buying any of these for real. This is more like which one would I actually consider if I could consider one? Not this one, okay? Too much spooky stuff, too many trinkets, too many haunted artifacts. 900K in North Carolina, I'm okay. I also don't know what you would do with 6,000 square feet. I guess other than fill it with haunted artifacts. So maybe I just answered my own question. Okay, we got 622K in Washington. So far, so good. A little bit pricey. 2 beds, 3 baths. I'm always surprised how often that happens. 2,500 square feet. And I'm liking this first picture here. Nice wraparound deck. Kind of like a dark gray brown with a blue trim. I'm liking their style. Big windows, high ceilings, well maintained. Whoa, disappearing furniture. Love that. So far, I'm not seeing red flags. I mean, this is a little strange, but whatever. So far, not too bad. Nice. Whoa, bless them for doing that, dude. That's so cool. Assuming they just, oh, virtually staged. Okay, the furniture was just fake. I thought they like had furniture and then removed it for the second photo. I was like, dang, you just left the camera there while you moved all the furniture out? That was nice of you. But they're just saying, here's what it would look like if there was furniture. Dude, this house is kind of a vibe, kind of beautiful. Big windows. I don't know if I love the pink door. It's not even like a good pink. It's like a mix between pink and purple. And this like rock wall, is this actually just wallpaper? Because it looks kind of dumb. You can't put rock wall wallpaper up. That's cheating, and also looks super lame. Not getting haunted yet. Why is this one in here? These giant rooms are kind of scary. I don't know why having too much open space is a little bit spooky. What was that? Little crystal ball on the ceiling. Nothing wrong with that. Nice. Blood red bathtub. Very cool. What's this? This stands out. Just some unfinished room, I guess. I'll allow it. Okay. I mean, this doesn't seem haunted, dude. I mean, it's a little bit creepy, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna give this one a total pass. I wonder if they've updated the photos. Whoa, the front of it. We didn't even see that until now. It's got like a drawbridge. Okay, it's weird. It's cool, but it's weird. It's designed obviously very custom. You got like a castle turret up here and then a cheesy looking drawbridge front of a castle, which kind of explains the cheesy wallpaper. Like you go through the drawbridge and then you're in this room. I feel like if you're gonna custom build your house to look like a castle, you kind of gotta go all the way. You gotta do actual rock in here. You can't cheap out on a castle. You have to either don't do a castle or do a castle. It's funny to just do like a drawbridge and then call it a day. That's such a wild thing to start with. Like you're like, okay, well, we're for sure doing a castle entrance with a drawbridge. For sure we're doing that. The rest of the house can be whatever. It can be kind of like a barn. Like it's like basically just like a normal house on the inside. So I don't know, that gives it weird vibes for sure. Weird energy from the outside of this one. The inside was fine. I'll allow it. I don't think it was anything crazy. 600K in Washington, decent size, not bad. Just, I don't know if I want a low effort castle. I think I want to either live in a regular house or an actual castle. Show me an actual castle. Okay, this one is price unknown, but we can cheat a little bit and look at the last time it was sold. It was sold for 19,000 2 years ago. Okay, so 20K, which is a good sign, not for this being a good house, but a good sign for us who want a house to be haunted. This is fantastic news. Why would you sell a house that's 5 beds, 2 bath, and 2,700 square feet for 20K in Missouri? Actually, that might answer your question right there. Here we go. Front of it looks a little run down, but nothing too crazy. It actually looks kind of quirky in a good way. Nice. Got a little spooky Halloween lighting there. I like that. A tree that was struck by lightning and exploded right there in the backyard, or I guess front yard. Nice. Okay, so it's a tear down house. That's why it's so cheap. Either you tear it down or it tears you down, or the ghosts tear you down. Nice. I like it. I like the trash can. I like that the piano's still in here. Very cool. I mean, old, run down, like unmaintained house doesn't equal haunted. It definitely feels, you know, spooky to look at. It's just kind of like bad vibes, but what makes it haunted? We're here to see actual haunted. I don't know why, but that door handle and these big old medieval keyholes, I don't know, that feels haunted to me. Definitely doesn't make me feel good. Okay, cool, cool, cool. There's the chair that the ghosts used to sit in when they were alive. Classic. Scary door to who knows what's in there, dude. Don't go in there, please. You've heard of a ceiling fan, but you ever heard of a floor fan? Nice. Wait, is this a different chair? No, it's the same room. Okay, I didn't remember it being yellow in here. Yep, another trash can. Gotta have it. Very cool. Another chair. Random chair just with a pile of ropes. Okay, I'm getting more and more haunted from this the further we go. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's bad vibes for sure. A ladder that goes onto the stairs. That's interesting. Definitely up to the attic or something. Another spooky haunted door handle with a big old medieval keyhole. Nice. I actually kind of like this little stained glass kind of grid. This is a bathroom. I'll give it that title. It's not a toilet room. We talked about that. There are bathrooms that feel like this is a room that you are okay with going to. Then there are just rooms that have a toilet in them. This is a bathroom. Here we go. A nice scary aerial view. This is definitely the view that the ghost sees, you know, when it's flying around at night. Or as the person in the chair passed away, their soul was floating away and they were like looking down like, wait, I think I actually want to stay there forever and haunt those next residents. They're coming back. They're going back in. They're back in. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this one is definitely a tear down. You're basically buying just the lot. I don't think you fix up a house like this. I don't think that you bother. I think it's got mold and water damage and everything's destroyed. And I don't think you bother with that. So I'm going to say for 20 grand, do I want to buy a square of land in Missouri? I think I'm okay. No offense to the house, I guess, but I think I'm okay. Unless we don't see anything that's a better deal than that. This is at least is kind of in my price range. You know, this is actually more possible. I mean, I could live in it for a little while until I get tetanus, you know? Okay, we got this one, which is also price unknown, and it's in Texas. 3 beds, 2 bath, 2,200 square feet. The last time it was sold, it was for $95K last year. There's not many pictures, but this is what they had on the inside. Just actual haunted house, just like on purpose. Like it's just stuff from horror movies. Just like skulls and a coffin, red curtains and scary everything. Like this is just, I have to include this for fun. It does fit the theme here, but more on the nose. Like it's very on purpose. Like look at this door. It's a coffin into like the garage. Dang, that's crazy. I like that. Imagine having all the doorways in your home being coffins that you opened up to go through. That's actually kind of sweet. That's kind of sick. And then just like Halloween costume closet with a bunch of masks. So, you know, is it haunted? I don't know. It's definitely spooky, but it's spooky on purpose. So I wanted to throw it in here. But for $90K, we don't really get to see what the house looks like, and I'm assuming the props don't come with it, so we'll move on. Okay, $668,000 in Virginia. 3 beds, 3 baths, 2,100 square feet, and boy, oh boy, it's like a mill. It's got a water wheel. I think it's just for looks, though. It doesn't look like it would actually do anything. Nice. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's definitely strange, right? It doesn't look kind of culty. It doesn't look like somewhere I'd be happy showing up to, you know? Like imagine if you were like dropping off DoorDash or like you were like a delivery guy and you pulled up at this place, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna drop this off without them seeing me. I don't wanna end up in this house or talking to the people that live here. Bad vibes for sure. Let's say the inside. Nice, dude. That's just like the spookiest front door you could choose. I don't know what this says. Maybe it's their last name, but that just feels like a scary way to put it. Cool, all right. I mean, it's way nicer on the inside than I expected, at least this first picture. It definitely feels like someone currently lives here and is keeping it clean. Kind of a weird low-res photo. Is this a beehive? What are we looking at? Yeah, it is. Big old beehive just for fun. Or I guess a wasp nest, more like. I don't know why that's in there, dude. That doesn't seem like good energy to have in your house. Okay, this is cool. I like the big windows looking out at the greenery. This big wheel right inside by the front door is a bold choice. Like you walk in the front door and like 3 feet in front of you is just like an obstruction, just like a big wood wheel and a beehive. I mean, that's like what most people are only gonna see. Again, if you're a delivery guy and you know, the door opens, you know, maybe you have to talk to them for some reason, get them to sign something, and you just see just in for the front door, you're gonna see a big old beehive and a big wheel and then just like random pieces of wood and twigs. It's gonna be like exactly what you expected when you saw the outside and you were like, this place looks scary. And they just open the door, giant wasp nest as a decoration. Yep, I'm gonna make this quick. It's kind of cool though. I'm not gonna be a hater. I think it's cool. I just don't love the wasp nest as a decoration. That's just bold. That's just bold in a bad way. Okay, let's see anything other than this one room. Can we? Are there other rooms? There might actually be no other rooms. This might be the whole house. It's just the kitchen and the living room in one big room. We're still kind of in this first room. It really, like, there's a living room. We're still in this room. It's kind of cozy. I don't hate it. It's creepy. Like, I don't think I would like living here. Like, it's not my vibe, but it's not bad. It's fine. You know, definitely replace the carpet in here for sure. Definitely get a TV that was made in the last 30 years for sure. This is a crazy room. You have to get into the bed the long way. Like, you can't really get around it. That's kind of funny to design it that way. Just a bunch of beds, a big bright red countertop, honestly fine. Scary basement with some more wheels. These guys love wheels. That one house loved faces. This one loves wheels. Some chairs facing a wall. Always love to see that. Oh, thank goodness, a washer and dryer. My safe place. It is a beautiful home. I think it's just like, it's just strange, you know, but it's just that the people wanted to build a house with some big wheels. So they did. You know, they built a house with a big wheel outside and a bunch of medium and small wheels inside. And also a wasp nest, just for fun. How much was this one? $668,000, and for Virginia, it's all right. You know, I wouldn't live here. Not my vibe, but it's all right. Okay, next up, we got 27.5 thousand, pretty cheap. 1 bed, 2 baths, exactly 1,000 square feet. This looks like an old church. You'll never guess how I figured that out. Nice, and this room is hard to repurpose if you were actually gonna try living here. You'd have to like put some walls in. You can't just like make this the living room. Like what a unhinged living room this is. 4 fans on the ceiling? That's crazy. I don't know why that feels wrong, but it is wrong. You can't have 4 ceiling fans. I'm sorry, it's just not allowed. What else? Anything other than this one room? Nice. Let's go down the stairs. I want to see it. Ooh, the back rooms. Here we go. Yellow brick wall and insulation just covered by a little sheet of plastic. And actually a lot of it's exposed. So you know you're doing long-term damage to your lungs while you're down here. Ooh, is this a yellow oven? Show me the yellow oven. Show me the yellow oven. Ooh, yellow oven to match the walls. This is a good deal. What a strange, okay, this is a toilet room. You see what I'm saying? This is a toilet room. This is not a bathroom. This is a room that there is a toilet in. There's also a sink, but you ain't feeling very much like you're in a restroom when you're in there, you know? You're feeling like you're in danger and you need to finish what you're doing quick. The ceiling is just exposed insulation right there. Just randomly painted blue bricks over here. Map of the world. Love it. A lot of work to be done here. Nice big long handicap ramp though, that's kind of nice. This is a different toilet room? It is, isn't it? It feels like this was never up to code, you know? Not like it got old and things are no longer up to code. Whoever built this did this under like the cover of darkness and just convinced the state it was always there. Like not a single bit that we saw in here felt designed by someone who knew what they were doing. And I'm not just trying to roast whoever made this church. They probably died a long time ago, I assume. But this building is just kind of cursed looking. Everything seems wrong. And sure, some of it's because it is run down. This is like what I would make, or someone with my level of building knowledge, which is 0, by the way, would make. You know, where I'm just like, okay, yeah, we'll put some walls and some stairs, power outlets, and then obviously you want to have the oven match the walls. That's just a must. You can't have a different color oven than your walls. What did I say, 27K? In Minnesota? I mean, it's not a bad gig, guys. We can make fun of it all we want, but it's a lot of space. I mean, I don't know. You probably would have to tear it down because I don't know if I would trust the architecture here. But I mean, even 27K for just this one big room, you could do something with this room. I'm struggling to think of what, but you know, it could be like a store. You could open up a store in here. It could be a little library or something. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I don't want this one. I'm okay. It seems a little bit, I don't know if I'd say haunted. The basement is just weird vibes. It feels like the kind of place that, I don't know, you just don't want to be for more than like 2 minutes. Like this is just bad energy, but it's fine. I don't know, whatever. I ain't buying it. Okay, this next one recently sold for 2.5 million. 2 beds, 0 baths. 1,800 square feet. So why is it 2.5 million? Let's find out. Oh, it's also in Nevada? This is very surprising. Those numbers don't make sense to my brain. 2.5 million for this? I mean, this first picture, they got a boat like on the water right next to their house. Like they have a deck and a dock in their yard, like attached to their house. But I have a feeling this is gonna be pretty haunted looking. Like this is cool. Don't get me wrong. That'd be sweet to have. There we go. Nice. Also, what do they take these pictures with? They're so like drab looking. It looks so just like dusty and gray, doesn't it? Ugh. The like copper tile ceiling is so spooky feeling. Some rock walls, some random patterns, a cheetah lamp. Love that. Weird hodgepodge of textures, I feel like, is what I'm feeling here. The wood with the rock is like fine, but like what's this wall? Nice. Now we got brick in here. Scary looking everything. Just randomly designed. Like this is a wall, but this part goes through. Holy smokes. I kind of like this actually. This is cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like it. I don't like these like, I don't know what you even call this. It's kind of old fashioned, but it feels so spooky to me. And then again, just like a bunch of random little trinkets everywhere, some pictures of people. I think that might be Luke Skywalker. I can't tell. That's what I'm getting. I think that might be Mark Hamill. Scary, squeaky bed, of course. Haunted cabinet, of course. Dude, this is like one of those hot tub bathtubs. This is crazy. Dude, this is so extra. And mirrors all around. Why mirrors all around? You know, the last thing I want to do in the bath is look at me taking a bath. I'm trying to relax, not get scared. I don't know. It's kind of just weirdly designed. Definitely feels spooky. There's lots of like little like hiding spots. Like what's this? There's just like an opening back there just covered by a blanket. Why'd you make it like that? It's clearly custom made, but it's like they made it one step at a time and didn't like think about it at all. This whole thing is like crooked. Nothing fits with the ceiling. That's driving me crazy, dude. Nothing fits with the ceiling. They never built anything to the ceiling. They just built it in spite of the ceiling. Like this is crooked and doesn't fit. I don't like it. I hate this house. $2.5 million for this? You're kidding me, man. Also, I could have sworn I saw a bathroom at some point, didn't I? There was like 3 bathrooms. Why does it say 0 bathrooms? I'm pretty sure I saw baths. In fact, maybe it should say 1 hot tub at least. But yeah, kind of spooky energy. I didn't really like it that much. This big room. Don't love this. Don't love any of this. This is bad vibes. This is just making me feel kind of scared. I don't like how fragile the whole thing feels too. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not into it. I don't want it. I'm okay. I also don't have $2.5 million and want to live in Nevada. Now for only $1 million, we have this one. It's in Wisconsin, 3 beds, 2 baths, 2,500 square feet. All right, here we go. Here's our soul escaping into the sky. There's, dang, some nice waterfront property. Whew. Nice industrial plant in the distance. Very cool. Nice. Okay, a lot of pictures of out here. It's funny to angle them towards the industrial facility. You could take the same picture from the other side, unless there's an even bigger industrial facility the other way. Why are you taking them like this? This is not part of like, oh, cool. I always wanted to live in a place where when the wind catches just right, I can smell burning all day. There we go. Okay, this is not at all what I expected. I don't know why I expected a huge like manor from this. Maybe because it's $1 million and on the water, but it's like a 1 level brick house. Okay, you know, I could see how this could be spooky. Let's go. I like it. It's cool. Seems like it's pretty well maintained. Let's see the inside. All right, quit stalling. Quit stalling. Let's go. Where's the spook? I get it. There's a bunch of other stuff, but we're here to look at the inside of the house. There we go. 26 photos in. The first picture of the inside. It's kind of like your classic just trinkety house. Just everything's an antique. They actually have a flat screen TV though. Points for that. It's like in a spot where I don't know where you're supposed to sit when you're watching it because it's like the chairs are all facing this way and then this couch is like off center. I think this is a decoy. I don't think it's actually plugged in. It's just there so their kids stop telling them they got to get a TV. Also looks like an old-fashioned cash register, but let's keep moving. Nice. Trinkets everywhere. Old pictures. Encyclopedias probably. Old lamps. Huge room. What's with these huge rooms? Okay, cool. Definitely always love the random sofa chair, you know? Nice. Cool. Yep, there we go. Here's some weird stuff. Just a bunch of collectibles. This guy liked stuffed animals, and that's cool. I think that's better than faces or wheels and beehives. Well, what is this? It's like filing cabinets? This is kind of cool. Looks like he's got some secrets in here. Scary little attic space right there. Love it. Just dolls and things everywhere. Old chairs that you're not allowed to sit in. These like light fixtures being so low is funny. Like it's fine because you're not going to be walking past there, but it's just funny to hang a light like in the middle of the room. Okay, what is this? Is this a scale in the bathroom? Looks kind of like a scale. It's probably not, but that's what I'm getting. But also, like, if it is, then why is there a mirror for like the lower half? It must be something else, but this looks like a scale, like an old doctor's office scale. And again, a zillion trinkets everywhere, of course. Is it a scale? It is. It says weight and fortune? No springs. I don't know what that is, dude. Probably a collector's thing, but also why is there a mirror on it? Yeah, I don't know. Kind of freaky, kind of just weird stuff everywhere. Okay, they were holding out on us. Picture 49, here we go. Like a weird auditorium? What is this? Are those like just metal pipes everywhere? What is this? What am I looking at? Holy smokes. Where was this whole time? Is this like in the shed? Dude, what the hell? What is this? They have like a full-blown like haunted mansion venue in here. Dude, this is so weird. And just a couple coffins, you know, crowd surfing. Love that. Dude, this is so intricate that it's shocking that this is even related. How is this part of the house? Look at this. This looks like this place cost like $1 million to make. Like, look at this organ, this piano. What do you call this? Dude. Oh, and there it is. Okay, but I want to know where that was from the outside. Like, it can't be in the house, right? Like, okay, obviously not. Look at the house. It's not in the house. It has to be in there, but that doesn't make any sense either, because like this is just a garage. Where was that? Where does that fit into the equation? It could be like this lower level, I guess. No, it was super tall. It was like a double story. Dude, what is that room? What is that ghost auditorium? There's no way that fits in here. You imagined that. You dreamt that. That's not part of the house. Lower level features music auditorium with seating for 50 plus, a balcony with additional seating and projection room. All gazing onto the largest Wurlitzer pipe organ made in its day. Dude, it's actually just in there? Dude, okay, the worst part of this, other than it just feeling so creepy and strange to have in your home, is imagine what we just experienced with being shocked to see this. Imagine being there. Imagine you're walking around like a pretty normal looking like older person home, you know? Like it's just like bedrooms and things. And then like I want to see the entrance to this spot. Like is there like a staircase that takes you down here, or do you have to enter from outside? Imagine just ending up in this room. Like you're in this normal house, you take a wrong turn and you just look at this and you're like, whatever this is, I don't want to know, I'm gonna leave. Like this just feels like the ghosts are having a performance. You can hear this organ playing late at night. I don't want to be in here. It's a crazy thing to build. It's absolutely unhinged. I'm sure there's a story of like maybe the guy who lived here played this organ, maybe he was really good at it and he just did performances and he just thought, why not do it in my home? Which is still a crazy thing to think, but I respect it. You know, I think I kind of do. $1 million in Wisconsin with a creepy music theater? I think I'm good, dude. I actually think I'm good. I think if this was way cheaper, I still would be good. I mean, $1 million, that's out of the budget, but I don't want to own that spooky auditorium. Next up, 1.2 million. We're getting some crazy expensive ones today. Let's just pretend we have the money to afford any of these and go off of that. 6 beds, 7 baths, 11,000 square feet. This is not a manor, this is a castle. Oh, nice. Okay, this one is sweet so far. I love this. Well maintained. It actually kept the theme, like they made it big enough to be worth feeling like a castle-y type place. Nice, love this. Swirly staircase, big fan of those. Big piano in a big empty room with scary curtains. Fantastic. A picture on the wall of trinkets. Dude, these people love trinkets, dude. Little artifacts. It's just like a picture of like a vase, like an old metal vase, like the kind of vase that you would have in your home as someone who likes trinkets and artifacts. Nice. Kind of like it. Definitely like old spooky house. I'm getting like creaky floors and scary at night. The rooms are all so big. I guess they kind of have to be. How else do you make an 11,000 square foot place? This room is so cool. There's definitely a scary painting right here. Everything about this is kind of random, but I kind of like it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. I kind of like it. It's like just weird enough that I can still be down. Dude, the colors they use. I love this green. Random squares. Nice. This kitchen's kind of cozy. It looks like modern-ish for the house. Like this place has been renovated, you know? This place was made with intent. Is this 2 ovens? Dude, what I wouldn't give to have 2 ovens. 2 ovens. And like a stove thing in the middle. Dude, the green, the scary elevator. Love those. Nice. Bunch of wallpaper. No mirror. Don't need it. Don't need to see what's behind you. And a separate room for the toilet. This is a toilet room, but it's different. You know, this is purposeful. It's part of a bathroom. This is cool. This is inside the turret, I assume. The circular room. Dude, this is beautiful. What are we doing? I want this one. Nice. I like the just randomness of this one exercise bike in this like otherwise kind of old feeling and giant empty room with these huge cabinets. And this is the workout room. This place was designed with some magnificent intent. Absolutely. Beautiful. Look at this. I mean, I think it's haunted. Okay, don't get me wrong. This place is for sure haunted, but it's so nice. This is like what everyone else that we saw today who did custom homes was like thinking they were doing. You know, like they were like, I'm gonna design my own home because only I know how to make a good home or make it how I want it. And everyone else just like fell short and made something kind of hodgepodge and crappy looking, to be a little rude, sorry. This one, they did it. They pulled it off. Although this is a scary little door. A little bit open, a little bit ajar. Don't love that, but that's fine. Not the color choices I would have gone for. This feels like the room that you would die in, you know? This is the murder room for sure, but I'm still on board. Very bold red ceiling, but I'm still on board. Nice, dude. That's it. We got through to the end. A little basement action. Whatever. No problems here. I like this. Oh man, okay. Again, haunted. Okay, haunted, but it's like haunted by like a duke or something. You know, it's haunted by like someone who isn't just here to like knock over your glass stuff. It's here to like haunt you with class. Big fan of this one. Unfortunately, it was over $1 million. So I don't think I can pick this one. This is definitely my favorite, just like aesthetically. But do I need to spend $1.2 million to live in a castle? 11,000 square feet? No, I think I'm okay. I think I don't need that much space, but respect. This is really cool. I like this one a lot. I think my actual winner for today is probably, I mean, I don't think I really loved any of them. I mean, this one wasn't bad. Well, no, hold on. This is the drawbridge one. I like this one minus the drawbridge. It's pretty hard to make your house worse by having a drawbridge, but they found a way. This manor for 900,000, a little out of my price range, just a little. Okay, no, this is the winner. This is the good one. The Michigan house, I think, is the winner. And again, not because I loved it. We had a rough selection today, but this one with the spiral staircase to the fun little loft room, this is a winner right here. My first order of business would definitely be tearing all the wallpaper off and ripping up a lot of the carpet, like this fur one right here, and repainting some of the trim and some of the doors. But otherwise, I think I kind of liked it. You know, it's kind of a cool shape of a house, kind of old and classy. But I mean, the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't think I love this one either. It's just that I don't think I liked any of them as far as like for me goes. Like, I don't want a drawbridge. I don't want 1,000 statues everywhere. Like, I'm okay on a lot of stuff we saw today. This one was the creepiest for sure. We had the one where you tear it down. We had this wheel one with the wasp nest. Yeah, I think that this one wins. Mostly probably because it's just like a normal priced house, $230K. And it's big for that price. And it's in Michigan. I'm down, okay? This is the winner. I don't feel super good about it, but this is the winner. I think last time, or the last couple times we've done this video, we had like a genuinely nice, good deal for the winner of the video, but today I feel like we're like, okay, I guess this one. But anyway, I went over time today. I didn't mean to yap so much, so sorry for the long video, guys, but thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Sorry about my eye. It should be better next time you see me. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and you feel like it, which you should. I mean, you watched this whole thing, it seems like. Appreciate you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. I love doing these videos, man, with the houses. I love them. Speaking of houses, who knows what house this is? Whoever guesses it gets $1 million billion.